Unbelievable!
Good morning, maestros. I'm sorry I'm late. Ruby, what's on the agenda today?
Well, first we have Mrs. Waremort, who believes she is pregnant despite numerous negative tests, and she is convinced she is carrying either, and I quote, a future superhero or an alien.
Paging Dr. Oscitant. Dr. Oscitant, you have an urgent call on line 2. It's your wife calling again.
If it's urgent, shouldn't you take it, Dr. Oscitant?
Nah. There's a squirrel in the building and she wants a personal escort to her office again.
The second, we have a lady who won't stop sneezing, then a gentleman who has blood in his urine. After that, there's another gentleman who has blurred vision and dizziness. Last is a gentleman with a psych issue. Then we have surgery, and after that, the new medical equipment seminar. Oh, and don't forget about patient education before you leave for the day, Dr. Lauci.
Okay, got it. Anything else? No? Okay, clinicians, pick up your socks and grab your blocks. The party begins.
One long, boring monologue later.
Doctor, I know I'm pregnant. I can feel it kicking now and then. And oh, I'd love to have a future superhero. You know, an alien that comes from planet dubious and saves the world. I'm sure I have unbalanced, what's it called? Testosterone syndrome. Yeah.
Mrs. Waremort, you know, you're past the childbearing age, I hate to tell you, and no, you do not have unbalanced testosterone syndrome. I can guarantee you.
Oh! You doctors are all alike. You always want to talk about my car's wild bearings, but they were just changed last month. I'm talking about me and my baby.
Okay. I'll just use this 100 amp, 220 volt Frymaster X-ray machine. That should reveal the gender of the baby. Meanwhile, I need you to urinate on this. And the restroom is the white door in your room.
9 months later.
Mrs. Waremort, may I see the urine test?
So, what did it say?
What? That was just a digital thermometer, but the x-ray shows that we will have to perform a cesarean section.
I can't afford to travel all the way to a neighborhood in Rome. What did you see in the x-ray?
Inconceivable. That is a forkbow helmeted xenomorph. This is a female. It's an alien of tremendous strength and very deadly.
Inconceivable.
What is that?
So, as you can see,
Thousands of subs later.
you also have a Buzz Lightyear in there. You have twins. Mrs. Waremort. Oh, flibberwaggle. I'm busier than a set of teenagers in the back of a limo. I ain't got time for that.
Olé! You play the proverbial violin quite well. Nurse Swiggins, Code Brown. Nurse Swiggins, Code Brown.
Doctor, this always happens when I sneeze. What can I do about it?
Well, at this point, don't wear white pants. Stay away from Taco Bell, and I'll give you a prescription for a special kind of brief. We have regular, yellow lion, orange fox, or black skunk.
Do you still have pink piggy?
Yes, we do.
Oh, wonderful. I'll take a case of those.
Inconceivable. Well, keep taking those violin lessons.
When will they arrive, Doctor?
They'll get here at about half the speed of smell.
One swift kick in the pants later.
What's wrong with my eyes? I can barely see.
Well, according to your symptoms, you have the galling sickness, the green sickness, and ague. Based on those symptoms, you've got walleye vision.
Like the fish? Isn't there something that can be done?
Well, there's a delicate corneal inversion procedure, a multi-optic pupillotomy, but in order to keep from damaging the eye socket, we have to go in through the rectum.
Surely you don't think I'm going to lose my eyesight, do you?
No, I don't. Look, I'm busier than a trash collector after Christmas this month. I'll schedule you for surgery next month. And my name isn't Shirley.
Well, no man's going to take that route with me.
1 hour later.
Doctor, it's about my phobia of stethoscopes. I'm really afraid of stethoscopes. Every time I see or hear that thing coming, I swear I can feel my heart race and I start hyperventilating. Then I turn white as a sheet. Can we switch to a glass or coffee can for my cardiac checkups?
Inconceivable. You've obviously contracted nervous exhaustion or what we call white coat syndrome. You know, according to most studies, people's number one fear is public speaking. Number two is death. That's right. Death is number two. That means if you are an average person, you're better off in the casket than doing the eulogy at a funeral.
I have what?
Oh, I apologize. You probably have trouble understanding our native English. Well, I'll try my German then. Sprechen Deutschland, Hagen, Lugian Schnitzel, ja. Lord have mercy. I think I just pooped myself. Please excuse me.
Inconceivable.
1 elephant trumpet later.
Okay, crew. Today we're going to perform what's that called? A pilloectomy. Yeah, that's right. This is to help improve the sleep quality for this patient. What do we know about him? Well, this patient complains of nightmares and is an electrician. Really? How long has he been a pediatrician? The guy has been messing with electricity his whole life. I'm sure he's built up quite a charge. That's inconceivable. Dr. Lauci, you keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. By the way, I'm not saying I've ever done this, but I do know that you can fit 9 cats into a pillowcase.
Should we report him to PETA or just put his picture on the back of a milk carton?
I don't know. No hablo retardo. Do you need a hearing test, Dr. Lauci? What? Why do I need a hairy chest?
At least the patient wasn't a conjoined twin. That shock would have killed them both.
Well, it only seemed logical that if stupidity got us into this mess, then why can't it get us out?
Oh, Dolten, you know the old saying that at first you don't succeed, try again, then quit. There's no use in acting like a damn fool about it, right?
You know, the statistics on sanity say that 1 out of every 4 men is suffering from some form of mental illness. Think of 2 or 3 of your best friends. If they're okay, then it's you.
Oh, hey there, my stunning ivory enchantress. Long time no see. Why don't you come here so I can hop on and take you for a spin?
You perverts should be ashamed of yourselves.
Wait, wasn't the Pegasus male and black?
Well, this is embarrassing. I could only find these chaps to wear. They'll be okay with you, right? Oh, good. Okay, here we go.
5 seconds later.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Dr. Oscitant, where's your phone?
Oh, it's in my office.
Then where is your ringtone coming from?
Oh, I'm wearing that new device the pharmaceutical company gave us to try out. The Fart Fresh. Yep, that's the one. Sorry guys, I had chili dogs and split pea soup for lunch. No, son of a nutcracker, code brown. Don't you have to shove that device up your hoo-ha?
Which hoo-ha?
Yeah, but I can't even tell it's there.
Oh, bless my heart.
Hey, better out than in, I always say.
Olé!
1 pair of the pants later.
Who lives in a fight?
Several dance-filled minutes later.
Good news, Mr. Werwart. We got it all.
1 bad Peacock later.
This medication will cure ailments of any kind due to its revolutionary ingredient, unicorn tears. Just call now at 1-248-434-5508. That's right, 1-248-434-5508. The Fart Fresh device, it benefits you in so many ways. It covers up any stank that you might have coming out of your rear end. You know, it's even better than some of them medications that you take. Get all those little blue and purple ones. They're kind of round and, you know, they taste like maybe Brussels sprouts or asparagus. Yeah, those kind there. The Fart Fresh will do so much better. You just call that number on your screen and it'll be sent to you within 4 to 6 weeks. Now, we have this new high-tech stethoscope too, and it's one of the best that we use in our clinic. In fact, Ruby, she takes blood pressure with it every day. I hear Ruby just took her blood pressure, and whoa, Ruby, that must be Celsius. Is there Celsius in blood pressure? Oops. Sounds like there's a blood pressure. No, it's a heartbeat. It's coming from the walls. Here, listen to this.
Oh.
Listen to this, Ruby. I can hear heartbeat in the walls. Inconceivable. Look, you guys, I'm busier than Times Square on New Year's Eve. I'll have to get back to work.
Many energy drinks later.
Hello. You've reached the clinic of Doctors Abbott Lauci and Dolten Oscitant. If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you need to speak with one of the doctors, please press 9, and then 1, and then 1 again. If this is not an emergency, please leave a message after the beep. Thank you.
Dr. Lauci, I hope this voicemail isn't too forward, but I've started naming my kidney stones after you. This one I'm passing now is Little Lauci. Thought you should know. Give me morphine. I gotta go.
Hello, Dr. Oscitant. It's the Johnsons. We just wanted to let you know that Grandpa has started hip-hop beatboxing in his sleep. It's impressive, but we're concerned about the fights he gets into after his performances. We find him on the floor with a pillow and a headlock muttering about how he's going to mop the floor with him or make all the stars jump around in his brain. Any suggestions for a good medication to cure his sleepwalking or sleep performances? Thank you.
Inconceivable. Well, bake my muffin. That Dr. Lousy has me saying that stupid word too.
One eternity later.
Okay, this is the medical word of the day. Apathy. What is it? Apathy is, well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Dr. Lauci, you have to educate them and tell them what it is. Fine. Apathy is when you lack motivation to do things or just don't care much about what's going on around you. You know, whatever. Okay. Apathy can be a symptom of mental health problems. Parkinson's disease or Alzheimer's disease. It often lasts a long time. You may lack the desire to do anything that involves thinking or your emotions. But fortunately, there's pessimismolol, the medication that cures all these symptoms in one easy-to-take pill. Now, apathy isn't the same thing as depression, though it can be hard to tell the two conditions apart. Feeling blah about life is common in both conditions. But it isn't sadness or anger either. In fact, you don't feel much of anything. Like me right now. Things that used to make you happy don't excite you anymore, and you no longer feel motivated to achieve your goals and have difficulty concentrating. Oh look, a cookie! Everyone loses interest in things at one time or another, but when it happens a lot, it can affect your relationships, your job, and your ability to pay your doctor bill. That's very important. Treatment can make a big difference, so talk to your doctor or a mental health professional to get the help you need. You know, if you want to. or if you need to, I guess. Well, especially so you're motivated to pay your doctor bill. Do you need additional help with your memory? Now, there's Recallitol, the perfect medication for enhancing memory and keeping your interest peaked at all times. It works great. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Taking both of these pills together will cure you of everything that ails you. Side effects may include nausea, vomiting, excessive body odor, lower back pain, weight gain, receding hairline, psoriasis, liver spots, blood clots, ringworm, pinworm, chlamydia, gonorrhea, diarrhea, halitosis, scoliosis, loss of bladder control, hammer toe, the shanks, low sperm count, echinosis, trichinosis, hunchback, heart attack, feline leukemia, parvo, fleas, athlete's foot, clubfoot, head lice, MS, PID, VD, water on the knee, anxiety, sleeplessness, drowsiness, low resale value on your home, poor gas mileage, uneven tire wear, tooth decay, split ends, warts, scabies, unibrow, lazy eye, leg pains, clogged drains, hemorrhoids, fur ball, dry heaving, and erectile dysfunction. And that's our day here at Our Lady of the Worthless Miracle Clinic. Don't forget, smile, and the mirror smiles with you. We'll see you soon at your next appointment here at the Lauci Clinic.
Tune in next time when Dr. Mike Veryshavinsky, also known as Dr. Mike, visits our clinicians and gives them his invaluable advice.
Inconceivable!